Millie. What are you doing?
Hi.
Hiya.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, how is she?
Oh my God, she has been so bad.
Oh no, why?
She bit another wall in the kitchen. You know, like the corner of it where it's like that.
Yeah.
Down the side of it. It's on my Facebook. It's like really bad.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have a look now.
I think it's in one of the. I think I put on like a thing about, you know, that mannequin challenge.
Oh yeah.
There was a French bulldog one, and I put one on, and Dan's put a picture in the comments on there of it. It's really bad.
That's funny.
She needs a new home if you want her.
I do. I'd love your dog, but maybe not chewing up the house.
You can have her.
Oh, I'll have her puppies.
Yeah, I mean, she's lovely. It's just like little things like that she's got to get out of. It's because she's got teeth and that coming through.
Yeah, definitely. And not in your new house.
I know. That's 2 walls she's done now. But luckily they're fixed. So it's not bad. Did you see the picture?
No, I can't see it.
It is on there. Let's see if I can find it on mine. How you been?
Yeah, all right. Not too bad, thanks. Just
How's your little one?
Oh, she's just a nightmare at the moment, to be honest.
Millie.
Swap the dog for the child if you want.
Yeah.
Probably be easier. This dog is
Oh, I don't know. Since she's turned 1, she's turned into the devil child, honestly.
Oh, has she?
She's so naughty. But she's better now, which is good. She wasn't eating, she wasn't doing anything. Oh my God.
It's actually gone down to the metal.
Yeah.
Come on.
Funny. Naughty
You're
thing.
down your bed.
Yeah, it's not good, but
I'm going to wait to have a few more people jump on and then we'll get started. I think a few more people are jumping on. I can see Olivia's on. She's one of Kelly's. I was supposed to have...
someone else.
Oh, yeah, that's one of Kelly's. 2 of the other girls in Amy's team, Kelly and Nadia, were going to get on, but Kelly can't get on now, and I don't think Nadia can. So it's just going to be me, which is cool. Oh, spill my water everywhere.
Is there anyone from our team?
Yeah, I'm not sure who's getting on tonight, actually. I don't think a lot of people saw that I posted it. I posted it a couple of times, but I know Amy's working. Chantel is going to get on if she can get Settle Junior. Probably the same with Patricia and the twins, because they've all got little ones like me, and I think they just, don't want screaming kids in the background. I think Catherine's on. Trying to think who else. Beth's supposed to be getting on, but I know she's coming back or she's maybe away. So I'll wait a couple more minutes, and if they're not on, then I'll just get started. Oh, I've just seen it. Yeah, the mannequin. I didn't scroll down far enough, that's why.
Bad, isn't it?
It is. And I'm not laughing, really.
But you just can't help love her. Like, she just comes in and she's got this little face like,
Oh, she's cute.
yes, I'm talking about you.
Right. Who have we got on? I'm recording it as well, so if anyone needs a recording, that's...
Why are you biting me? Sit down.
I'm going to wait 1 more minute and then we'll get started. I'm excited.
Get off me. Oh my God. Get off.
Right, what I'm going to do is put everyone on mute now, just so there's no background noise. All right, so everybody is now on mute. If you do have any questions, you're even more than welcome to unmute yourselves or just pop it in the chat. So I'm going to get started, and hopefully I'm sure some more people will jump on as they can. Okay, so yeah, for those of you who aren't in my team, I'm Louise, and I work with Nadia and Kelly. We're all under Amy's team, so we normally come together and do some calls, so we thought we'd do one tonight, but unfortunately now Kelly and Nadia can't get on, so it's just me you're hearing from. But I've got some bits that I want to share with you, one that's been working for me recently, and just to keep everyone really focused from now till the end of the year, basically. So what I wanted to talk about first was just keeping momentum and not waiting for January, because I think a lot of people now just assume that people are going to not want to get involved in the products or the business because of Christmas. But what I want everyone to really focus on is, like, November is one of our biggest months, and we've still got a week and a half left. And I know so far it's been a lot bigger. Like, last month was probably my quietest month in a long time through personal orders and team members, whereas this month I've already doubled what I did last month in orders. So it's just really keeping momentum and keeping working, don't giving up, and making sure as well that you're taking action every day. And that doesn't mean just posting on Facebook and expecting people to message you. You need to be building relationships, you need to be connecting with people, and I'm going to come back to that in more detail. But you really need to be making specific focused effort every single day of connecting with people, linking up your Facebook, so adding new friends every day, and finding a way of messaging them. And I don't mean messaging them about the business straight away or the product straight away, but just opening up conversation. So say if you're a mum and you're adding mums to your Facebook, then you could say, I've noticed that you've got children. How old are your children? How many do you have? You can ask questions like that if you're horsey, because I know a lot of us are horsey. You can say, your profile picture of your horse is really beautiful. What breed is it? I've got horses myself. And that's the type of thing that you want to be connecting with. I personally don't think that messaging people and sort of cold calling about the business really works. I think it's really important that we're building relationships, and you need to be doing that every single day. And it's really important to just keep doing that, even if you feel that you're not getting anywhere. It's important to just keep building those relationships, because what you do now, you will really see the benefit of in sort of 3 months. So don't think that I've done it for a week now, I've been speaking to people, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. Just keep going, keep talking to people, keep building relationships, because I'm having people come back to me that have been watching me for ages, or they messaged me ages ago, and they're coming back to me now, because now is a perfect time, because people are really feeling that they probably let their healthy eating slip sort of from September onwards, because it's winter, it's getting colder, and everyone likes a little bit more comfort food, and everyone tends to struggle a little bit more. And now they're thinking, well, I've got a few parties going on around Christmas, and I really want to get back into my Christmas dress or whatever. So now is actually the time that people are really looking to get a bit healthier. And don't just, if you've given somebody loads of information about the product and they don't come back to you, follow up with them. And if they don't want to order and they say, actually, I'm going to hold off for Christmas or hold off till January, because obviously that is going to happen now, then put them into a group, like a clean eating group. So within my team, we have a clean eating group. So it's nothing to do with the product, although we do post about the product, but people don't have to be in that group just because they bought the products from us. So I add anybody who, obviously I do ask them first, but anybody who's shown interest in the product. So I might follow up with them after they haven't got in contact with me and say, I know you maybe not ready yet, or you want to wait till January, but why don't I add you to my clean eating group now, so that you can get some ideas of what we eat, and you can start maybe and send them the free detox or something, because then you're building up a relationship with them and you're building trust with them. And that's what this business is all about. It's building trust and really getting that relationship. Ask them questions. And I know obviously we're always looking, for points towards our promotions and trying to get customers and things like that. But the most important thing is really building that relationship with someone. And just because they haven't bought from you doesn't mean that then you're going to stop in, you know, oh right, that's it, well, you haven't bought from me, I'm not going to talk to you or anything like that. Don't shut that door. Keep that door open and keep drip feeding on them, and keep, whether it's the product or the business, keep talking to them and keep keep building that relationship. And you can speak to them in, you know, maybe 2 weeks time if someone's got in contact with you today about the product and that they've decided they're not ready or whatever just yet, then you can say to them in a couple of weeks, how are you getting on with your clean eating? How are you getting on with losing weight? And they might say, oh, do you know what, really badly, I really need your help. I want to get on the products because I'm finding that clean eating is just it's too difficult for me. I can't do it. I don't have the time. Whatever the reason, if you're consistent and you keep asking them questions, chances are they're going to come back to you. So it's really, really important that you're not just really salesy, and you don't close those doors when you don't get an order straight away. Keep them open. And don't forget as well, if somebody says that they're not ready to order because they can't afford it, it's the best time to offer the business. I joined at this time a few years ago because I was looking to just earn a little bit of extra money for Christmas. So that's a great way to offer this business to people. Are you looking to earn a little bit of extra money for Christmas, or what? I can actually help you. I know you'd really like to start on the products. Would you like to find a way of how you can basically earn enough money to pay for your own products? And that's a great way to get people started. So never close those doors, and just keep taking action. It's so important to take action every single day, and make sure that you don't lose that momentum, because it's all about building that momentum now and really taking it forward into January. Don't wait for January thinking, well, January is going to be a massive month because everyone wants to get on the Get Fit Healthy train. The more you do now, the better your January is going to be. Yes, January is going to be great, but people are watching you now to see if they're going to order with you in January. So it's all about putting that work in now to give you an amazing January. So don't take your foot off the gas. Keep going. Keep focusing on what you can do now for your business, and just keep that momentum going. And try and just stay a little bit sort of steady with everything. Don't go really hard at the business. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I used to always do it every single Monday. I'd be like, right, this is my week, I'm really gonna just stay focused on my DMO, do it every single day. And then maybe by the Thursday, Friday, as I'm coming into the weekend, everything would slow down a bit. I wasn't as active with what I was doing. The amount of people I was talking to was getting less. And then at the weekend I'd think, well, I'm going to have a day off today, and then I'll get back onto it tomorrow, and then Sunday would come and other things would turn up. It's really, really important to just do a small amount every day, rather than going, I'm going to do 6 hours today and then I'm going to do a little bit less tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. It's all about consistency and doing the same thing every single day, whether it means getting up a little bit more or a little bit earlier at the weekends. If you have a goal in mind, then that's what it means. You don't have to do this business 4, 5, 6 hours a day. It's 2 hours of really consistent, focused work, and that's all you should need to do. So yeah, that's what I sort of wanted to touch on there. Just looking at my notes because I get sidetracked. So talking about getting sidetracked, don't get sidetracked by scrolling through Facebook. And again, I know I used to do this all the time. I used to think, right, I'm going to sit down and I've got an hour now where I can just really focus on my business. And then I'd sit there and 15 minutes have gone by and I've just scrolled through Facebook. This is not building your business. Liking and commenting, it's good as long as it's on new connections with people. So it's not where you're just Juice Plus people. Don't go and spend ages looking at other people's profiles and liking and commenting on loads of other people's Juice Plus stuff, because that's not building your business. If they're in your team, then absolutely. But any of my team will tell you that I don't actually like and comment on many of their stuff because I'm not actually on Facebook for very long. I am building my team, building my business. So I'm on Messenger, and I might go through I have a list of people that I've been in contact with, and I'm going through there and I'm liking and commenting their stuff. So I don't give myself the opportunity to just scroll through Facebook, because if I do, I've lost like 15-20 minutes, and you know, I've done it before, I've done it loads of times, and it becomes habit as well. You pick up your phone, you scroll through Facebook, and you think, God, I've done that for half an hour now, and I could have been messaging people about the and building relationships, or I could have been getting back to those people that were interested in the business, or I could have been following up with people. So really make sure the time that you're putting in is really, really focused time. The other thing is keep the business simple. I think the reason sometimes people don't do as well as what they maybe do at the beginning, or as well as what we hoped, is because it gets really complicated. But this business is really, really simple. All you need to do is find customers, find team members, and then teach your team to do the same. And that is it. I would really as well encourage you all to be focusing on 825-1 within your business. So if you don't know, that is 825 points of your own. You need to be doing at least 825 points of your own every single month, and recruiting one person every single month. That is the bare minimum that you should be focusing on, and that you should be teaching your team to do the same. And the effects that can have on your business a few months in is amazing. And I think, although yes, we need to be bringing in new SDDs into our business and focusing on getting people to SDD and really helping them get that bonus, if you can focus on 821 and doing that every single month, your team will duplicate. They will do exactly the same thing. And 825 is absolutely easy for anybody to get. That's just a few orders. It's not, oh my God, I've got to do 3,250 points and it's got to all come from me. Sometimes that can be really overwhelming, and people can get a bit put off by that, but everybody should be doing that 825-1. So if again you just take it back, keep it really, really simple and focus on that, you'll really find a little shift in your business. So just keep things really simple, and know and get passionate and confident about the product and the business. You know, do you know about the business? Do you know about Juice Plus, the company? Do you know about network marketing? If you don't, go and do some research. And again, you don't have to know all of the scientific studies that the company's done. But you need to know the basics. So you need to know that the company's a 40-year-old company, the product's over 25 years old. You know, the CEO, Jay Martin, of the company, he's been the same for the whole time. So that's something that's really amazing and reassuring, that you know, he's been there for so long. It's not swapped and changed, and you know, we've had a new person every time. Juice Plus is the fastest direct selling company in the UK at the moment. That's something really exciting. We've never borrowed any money. These are the types of things that you know, you need to be talking to teamies about. That's why they, you know, that they want to join our team, and that's why they want to get involved in this business. You don't need to reel off all of this information, because people switch off to that. So just really make sure you're confident, and that's something that's so important, is that you're confident with the business, with network marketing itself and the industry itself, and also the product. And again, that doesn't mean you need to have swallowed all of the scientific research that's been done on it. You just need to know your story, and you need to share it confidently. And you also need to know enough about the product so that you can talk about it with ease. So that would be definitely something that I would recommend. And following up with people, now this is something that I will hold my hands up to and say that I need to do more of. I think we get so caught up in talking to people and talking to them about the business and doing this and doing that, that sometimes we forget to follow up. And it's so true that the fortune is in the follow up. Don't just think that because they haven't got back to you that they're not interested. They might be really, really interested, but they might have got distracted by everyday life, and we've all been there and done it. Just checking my little one hasn't woken up. So yeah, I would really you know, really recommend having maybe one day a week where you follow up with everyone, whether it's customers, business potentials. Just make sure you set that time and you follow up with them properly. Jeanette put a really great post in the Diamond Dreamers today of how to follow up with people. So if you're not sure and you think maybe you're not doing it quite right, then go and have a look at that post, because it's brilliant, and it literally gives you step-by-step guide of how to do that. And anyone in my team, I did that. I put that in our group. Sorry, I'm having to look at my notes again. Oh, and another thing we do, and again, I spoke about it a little bit earlier, is that obviously we get to Monday and we think, right, I'm really excited, I'm going to really smash this week. And you start talking to people and you start getting your no's. And so then you stop because you think, well, this isn't working, I'm not doing something right, or there must be something that I'm doing wrong. I'm going to speak to someone else, see what they're doing, and you change your what you're doing. But keep focused, keep going and keep doing what you're doing. But what I would say is a no is never a no. It might just be that they're not ready yet. Not everybody is always ready at that time to either get on the product or start the business. But if you just, again, put them on your drip list and keep in contact with them and keep building their relationship and keep really friendly, really positive, then when they are ready, they're going to come to you. And another thing you can say, and this is something that I try and do all the time, is that's absolutely cool. You might not be ready yet, and that's fine, but do you know somebody who is? Or if you ever know somebody who's looking to work from home, can you send them my way? Do you know someone who's looking to earn a little bit of extra money every month? Send them my way, because I'm always excited to tell people about the opportunity that we have. So don't worry about the no's. The no's are good. The no's mean that you're talking to people and you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. This business is about networking. It's not about sitting on Facebook scrolling. It's about networking and talking to people. And just because they say no, they're not saying no to you, doesn't mean they like you any less. They're just not ready at this moment. So don't be afraid to get those no's. And then, just really focusing on building relationships. And that's what it's all about. I saw a post today and actually made me want to put my hands in my head and scream, because someone put on Facebook, oh, for goodness sake, stop adding me to all these groups. And it is so frustrating. I think we've all probably been added to groups without permission. It's so frustrating. And this girl put it up, and then another girl commented and said, well, I'm in network marketing and you may not agree with it, but that's how I run my business. And obviously then lots of other people from network marketers were like, well, that's crazy because it's really unprofessional. You don't do it. And if any of you do it, which I'm sure you don't, just don't, because it's not what you should be doing. You should be building relationships. That's exactly what this business is all about. Building relationships, giving people the confidence that you're interested in them. What is the first thing that comes into your head when you're put into a group without someone asking you? One, it pisses me off because it's bloody rude. And two, go away. I don't even want you on my Facebook anymore. So I don't actually know how these people think that they're going to get anything from it. They must get something. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I think people just get really, really wound up. So, I'm sure none of you are doing it, but just really focus on building those relationships and really thinking about who is going to come to you. Really focus on, we've spoken about it quite a lot, focusing on your tribe and who can really relate to you. If you're a mum like myself, then go and find mums. I'm not going to go and find people that go to the gym 5 times a week and do marathons and things like that, because I can't relate to them and they can't relate to me. And also I think some of these posts that go around Facebook, I'm looking for this type of person, when that actually isn't who you are or even who you can help, then just be aware of how you're coming across on Facebook and really try and think what your, not pains, but what your problems were before you started the product and the business, and how being involved, how has helped you, and really talk about that, and talk about how, Christmas is a perfect time as well, because you can say, this time last Christmas I was really struggling for money, everything was so much more stressful, I was having to work so much more, which meant I was missing out on family activities. People will go, oh my god, that's me, I'm reading this as if it was me. And that's the way to get people. And if you've already built that relationship with someone, you're going to find it so much easier to come to you and say, actually, Louise, can you tell me a little bit more about your business? Whereas if you've already messaged them literally the first time, the first day they accept your friend request, and they say, oh, and you basically offer them the business opportunity too quickly, it's a bit like, personally, I think it's a bit like being added to groups. They're going to go, whoa, you've only added me because you want to pitch the business to me. I think it's so much better to get to know them first, build that relationship, and then either speak to them about the business or wait for them to come to you. And if you ask them questions that lead to talking about the business, again, you can say to them, you know, are you going on holiday this year? Or do you work around your children, or are you not gone back to work yet? You know, they're the types of questions that you can ask. If they're horsey people, you know, do you find that, especially if they're self-employed, do you find that working winter and summer has effect on your income? Because I used to be like that when I used to work with horses all the time. You know, you can sort of ask them questions that they can relate to, and then you can say, oh, I've got something that actually you might be interested in. So you know, there's really ways around building relationships and building trust in people. And as I said, you're never getting a no, you're just getting, I'm not ready yet. So if you're continuously doing this every single day, every single month, in a year, you're going to talk to so many people and you're going to build so many relationships. And I know that they might not all come to you straight away, but someone might come to you in 2 years' time and go, actually, I'm ready now. And you go, right, okay, let's get started. Whereas if you'd forgotten about them and you'd think, well, I've closed that door because I'm not interested because they say no, you never know where it could lead. You could literally be shutting the door on like the next Katie Ravey or Amy or anyone. So always keep that door open and always really make sure that you're, you know, keep an interest in them. So that would be my sort of tips, really. I don't want to waffle on too much because I know it's Sunday evening and you probably all got families to go to and things like that. But if anybody has got any questions, feel free to unmute yourself and ask away. Just trying to see who's on now. If you can, unmute yourself or pop it in the chat if you don't feel like being brave enough to talk. But if everyone is happy, then we will end it. I don't think anyone's got any questions. I can't see anyone's faces because apart from Flick, everyone else is hiding behind their cameras. Oh, thank you, Olivia. That's amazing. Yeah, so if everyone's happy, then we'll end it. I have got a recording, so if you want the recording, just let me know. And we will be doing another training call, hopefully when Kelly and Nadia can come on with you, probably over the next week or so. So I will see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.